Choco pie! Choco pie is a really famous Korean snack, right?
It's everywhere.
But they also have a brand which makes real ones, not just the really cheap fake ones that I actually don't like. PNB is the original one, I'm pretty sure.
PNB is the first of the Jeonju-style choco pies, which are lightly based off Korea's first Orion choco pie. Check out the article linked below for more history.
So there are many of these stores around. Seungyeon is the competitor, so we decided to get one of each, and they're both 1,900 won. Let's see how they differ from each other. So this one is the original PNB one. It's really dense. I thought it would be really soft and just the chocolate would be crispy. But no, it's quite a dense cake.
The chocolate is definitely nicer than the typical choco pie or OES cakes. I think you can tell it's still not a super high quality chocolate, but it's still really good. It adds a bit of crunch, a bit of texture. And the cake is, despite it being dense, it's still kind of fluffy. It's not like a mud cake or anything. It's denser than a normal choco pie, but still light as a cake.
The cake is a little bit too floury for me. That's not bad, but it tastes predominantly of flour. There's quite a thick layer of chocolate on the outside, which is really nice.
The cream inside is not great. It doesn't taste like anything and the texture is not particularly amazing. There's a jam inside. It's very liquidy and there's quite a bit in it. Looks like they put a good dollop of jam straight in the middle.
But it's just in the middle. You don't actually get it like near the corner, so you have to eat quite a bit of it before you realize it's actually there.
It's quite nice though. It's very obviously a strawberry jam. You can taste the strawberry.
Changes up the flavor a bit. Moving on. This one's the Pyeongchang one. It's really fat. So dry.
It tastes kind of like a brownie. I think it tastes a little more nutty than that one. Is there almonds in it? I think there's almonds in both of them, but this one seems to come out stronger. This one is definitely sweeter, a lot sweeter.
The chocolate tastes more like chocolate in this one, but it tastes quite like sugar.
But it's not necessarily in a bad way, more like it's less dark of a chocolate.
The chocolate coating is thick, very noticeably dry for me.
I actually don't mind that it's dry. To me, it's more like the whole thing is the crust of a cake. You know, the best part, the sort of the more flavorful part of the cake. Definitely a lot sweeter, which makes me prefer the PNB, but not by much. The jam in the Pyeongchang is a lot thinner. It's like they just spread a little bit of it, and it's really thick. It's such a thin layer that it's almost just like a slice of jelly. You can barely taste that strawberry. It might not even be strawberry because the rest of the choco pie is so sweet. It's a little bit hard to tell.
There are ups and downs. I find that the PNB is more flavorful.
It's darker in color. It's definitely darker. This one is more maybe for like a simpler, maybe better for children. I actually don't mind this one.
I don't mind that one. There's nothing about that one I hate. But it's just that this one is like hard to beat, honestly. This time we got Jeonju Choco-pie. This one, like all the others, is also 1,900 won for the original flavor.
We did see a few other places selling them kind of outside of the store. This one seems to be the actual store that they sell it from. I guess this one's a bit more reliable. Let's try it. It's very light.
Nice and moist. A good thick chocolate.
It tastes like the chocolate is quite sweet, but the cake is less so.
The chocolate tastes a bit malty. More like Milo than chocolate.
It's less rich in flavor. I don't think it's as sweet as Pyeongchang. Now the chocolate here is very sweet, but the cake is not. The cake has a nicer texture. It's less dry than Jeonju, but it's less dense. It's lighter than PNB.
The walnuts are a bit smaller, so you don't get quite a good burst of nuttiness.
I don't mind the cream filling in this one. It's less waxy, so the texture is a little bit more typical. There's less jam, but it's not as sweet.
It doesn't really taste like anything.
No, it doesn't. You can tell it's jam, but you can't tell what the flavor is.
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. There is a great choco pie just outside the Hanok Village from a bakery called Tonne Bakery. You can identify by the red sign and the panda bear.
I wouldn't call it a choco pie more than I would call it a small condensed chocolate cake.
It is so rich. It was completely not what we were expecting. It's a little more expensive than the other ones that we bought, but compared to the previous ones, this one has a layer of chocolate cream in the middle, kind of like a ganache rather than a cream, like a whipped cream. And everything is richer and so much more flavorful.
You could slap someone with this and it would
leave
hurt.
a dent. Not a traditional choco pie, but freaking fantastic. Everything we ate in this video, all the information as to where you can get them will be in our article, which will be linked in the description below.
As to where we are now, follow us on Instagram at TwinspeakEatGo. We'll see you next time.